Hey y'all. So real quick, because I just picked up some breakfast. I'm finna get home and get dressed so I can go to work. But I wanted to come on here real quick and just say this. Okay, so being this, even being religious, I would say just being spiritual. I don't even say religious, just being spiritual in general. It don't matter if you go to church. It don't matter if you go to mosque. It don't matter if you into voodoo, hoodoo, whatever. You in some type of whatever, right? When you are deep into it, when you hear your ancestors and your spirits talking, when you witness things in your life, magical things in your life that came from a realm that you may have dreamt of or you never have seen, because you had miraculous things happen in your life that were miracles that were just beyond your human consciousness, and you seen it. You pray, you speak, it happens, right? So you honor that by showing spirit, showing God, showing whoever that you're reciprocating, because this is what I had to learn, that you're reciprocating the energy. You saying, hey, I see you. Hey, I know that you're helping me. Hey, I know that you're blessing me. Hey, I know I see the signs. And how do you do that? And I'm gonna give you an example. If you've been doing your money manifestations, money spells, or anything like that, right? And you doing these spells, and I've heard some people say you got to be specific on what you're asking for, blah 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 blah. Sometimes spirit tests you. You may find a penny. You've been doing your money manifestation. You may find a penny on the ground, shiny penny. You don't know why. You open the door, your car door, the penny's right there. Are you going to walk past it, or are you going to pick it up? Because let me tell you, first of all, the spirit realm use coins. This is a little side note. They use coins to communicate with you. They do. They use pennies. If you've seen the movie, what's it called? Ghost. I think it's called Ghost. I forgot what that man when he had passed away, and his girlfriend or his wife, he was trying to communicate with his girlfriend or wife. Comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. You know the movie that I'm talking about. He was trying to communicate with his wife, to let her know that he's still around. He's protecting her. So he used the penny to try to communicate with her. Okay, because copper is a conduit. I think I'm saying it right. To spirits can speak through that. It's an energetic thing that they can use to speak to you. Even if they can use dimes, they can use nickels, they can use quarters. But I rarely saw like quarters. I mostly seen like dimes, nickels, pennies, majority pennies. So you're doing your money manifestation. You praying, you like, oh, I need more money in my life, blah, 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 right? So you open a car door, there's a penny on the ground. They trying to see if you paying attention. They trying to test your faith. They trying to test your hope. This is the way of them communicating with you. So being spiritual, and this is why I say being spiritual is funny. It's funny sometimes because you honor spirit in so many different ways, and it can look so ridiculous to the person who don't understand what the hell you're doing, right? So, for instance, I was walking out a tropical smoothie, and I saw 6 cents on the ground. So in my mind, and my meter on my dashboard it said yesterday, it said 6666 88. And I know what these numbers mean. I know what numbers mean in numerology, and spirit communicate with me through numbers too. And 6 is to me what I was thinking about, what I've been praying about. Sometimes sometimes you may think about material things all the time. Okay, when is this gonna happen? When is this gonna come? When is this gonna be? When is this gonna happen? You're thinking about it. I'm like, am I gonna be all right? And I mean, this is just an example, but I was thinking about something else, and I saw the 6666. So it's like, girl, first of all, just calm down, and then second of all, vibrate on love instead of worrying about getting the material, because when you're vibrating on love, when you're so busy focusing on love, focusing on that energetic frequency of love, nothing else matters. So when you focus on that high vibration, because it's the high vibration, love is the highest vibration, right? You in a high vibrational state, you're going to attract what you want, right? So that's what Spirit was trying to get me to understand, was seeing those 6666, the sixes, right? Like, you are right. Just vibrate on the frequency of love. Because sixes in numerology, if you think about it, it means if you have a life path 6, if your home number is 6, in the 6 numerology means it deals with family, your foundational home, starting family, coming together. You can be what I say, maybe like a family counselor or something like that. But yeah, so harmony, living in peace. Union. I mean, 2s mean union, 2 partnership, but with the 6s, if you think about the 6, it looks like a pregnant belly. So giving birth to kids and all that stuff like that. But that all deals with love in that harmony state. But anyway, I digress. So I was stepping out of Tropical Smoothie, and I saw a penny and a nickel on the ground. This guy, he was holding the door for me, and he was on the phone. Baby, what I did was, I looked down immediately, and I saw something just grabbed, I just looked down, and I saw a penny and a nickel. Let me tell you, I squatted down, and I picked them up. Because I wanted to let Spirit know, I get it. 6 cents on the ground. Okay? So what that showed Spirit was, I feel like it was a test, because it's like, okay, let me see if she's gonna pick this up, or is she gonna walk past it and be like, she too good to pick up 6 cents. She's too, she's not gonna embarrass herself squatting down in front of this dude that's holding the door waiting for her to come out. Let me just, you know what I mean? So I did what I did. And that showed the Spirit. That showed the Spirit that, okay, that was a little test. Okay, she ready for something bigger. She picked up this 6 cents, and she honored the communication that. And I picked it up with glee. I picked it up with glee. I picked it up with happiness. I picked it up with all that. And what I'm gonna do with that? What I'm gonna do with this 6 cents? I'm gonna put it on my money altar. So yeah, so it can continue to vibrate, that frequency of money or whatever. So sometimes Spirit wants to, if you're doing your money manifestations and stuff like that, Spirit wants to see if you can maintain the little. Are you even appreciative? Are you even appreciative of the little that you receiving? Are you even listening to the communication? You know what I mean? I know I said that a million times, but that is what it is, right? So are you too good for little? Are you too good to handle this? Are you too good to accept this? Okay? That for me, and that also made Spirit realize, like, you will honor me, because sometimes people, you're supposed to be giving offerings to the water. You're supposed to be giving offerings to nature. You're supposed to be giving offerings. And I was the person that I'm like, I don't want to go outside and give an offering to the tree and people looking at me and stuff like that. But me bending down, picking up that 6 cents in front of that person, and he was probably like, why is she picking up change? Is she poor or whatever? Like, it ain't none of his business. It ain't none of his business. This is between me and spirit. So I know this is going to activate something, right? And I'm just giving examples, but I know this is going to activate something. Okay. Now the message may come to me later on why that 6 cents was there, but I'm just giving an example. Okay. These little examples, but that just shows me like, okay, you're not too embarrassed to be spiritual in front of people. And sometimes people are, you're getting these signs to give offerings to nature, to a tree, to do you don't know why you're getting this message, but you're getting this message because you're supposed to be doing it. And you may not know why, but you'll know why later. So I remember when I was going to the gym, there was this guy, he was Muslim, and he laid down his carpet in front of the gym on the sidewalk it was probably like 7 o'clock nighttime. This dude, he was standing there and started praying. Maybe he was going through something and it just hit him. Maybe the workout that he was doing maybe brought out the energy, and he had to release that somehow, some more. So he laid down his carpet, he stood up, he started praying, and then he kneeled down, literally in the parking lot, on the sidewalk, in front of the gym. And this dude was praying. That just shows that he's dedicated. That just shows, I don't care who's around me, I'm going to do what I need to do, because I'm trying to get somewhere, and I'm trying to show spirit that I'm dedicated to you. So I'm going to pray right here. And that, somehow, he's going to get blessed for that. Because that's between him and spirit. All right? But that's all I want to just tell you. Sometimes being spiritual, let me tell you. Sometimes people are even be embarrassed. People will always say, when somebody's going through something, you scrolling through Facebook, you looking at the comments book, oh my gosh, I'll pray for you. Thank you for thinking good thoughts. Thank you for saying that you're going to pray for me, but are you really praying for that person? Let me tell you, what I do is, I go through those comments, I press the comment button, I pray right there. I type, because words are meaningful. I type the prayer right there. I don't just say I'm going to pray for you. Let me just pray right now. You're going to be good. And I'm speaking those affirmations. I'm speaking life over that person in the comment section. My way. Okay? So just do it right there and there. No matter if it's ridiculous, no matter what it is. If you get the nudge to do a certain thing because of you're going to get blessed after the fact, it's a reason why you should do it. Don't feel embarrassed. Okay? But anyway, peace out.